Yo, what's up, everyone? It's me, Matt from Diazable, doing another EP review. I hope you're well. I'm going crazy doing these over and over, but I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. With that being said, I'm here checking out the new EP from this band called Witness Chamber called True Delusion. This band comes out from Boise, Idaho. They started during Corona, I think. That's what I think I read up on their history. They're a four-piece hardcore, metallic hardcore band. Let me get that correct. Um, I would say like if you're a me personally, I think they remind me a bit of like Harm's Way and like Hatebreed a bit mixed together. But they said that other people said that if you're a fan of like Marauder or Division of Mind Foundation, you might have some interest in this band and everything. And this band, I discovered this band through one of my followers on what was it? My review page on Instagram. Um, I think I asked her what bands I should review. I think she recommended another band, and I think she recommended this, but I saw something where she was posting about this band because she's from this area, I think, and I was like, yo, let me check them out. I love a recommendation, love checking bands out, love doing this stuff. So let's get into this review. Slow and crunchy guitar intro with this song that leads into like a hollow and slow atmosphere. The riffs got some groove here, but they have like a weird sound effect on them. I don't know if it's reverb or like a special sound effect, but the guitar sounds a little weird. The vocals remind me of Harm's Way, but like Diet Harm's Way. Like he's got the same energy as the vocalist from Harm's Way, but just not the same veracity. But it's interesting to listen to. The backing vocals kind of match more with the music than the main vocalist, but it still sounds pretty good for the most part. Drums got some really good fills, and the snare is really popping on this track. So from this little first intro song, you get a really good idea of what their sound is, and overall, it's a pretty interesting sound, I think.
Even when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures come.
The bass sounds really good on this song, and also the riffs are faster here, and the drumming is really faster, which is kind of cool and everything. And then there's like a guest vocalist that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, that like helps shake things up a bit, and they sound pretty good. The breakdown overall is kind of like just like a typical hardcore breakdown, nothing too special. And overall, I think the song is just kind of like okay. But I want to play a clip of the World for you. They just come out of nowhere, right? Guitar riffs here have some real weight to them. Like they're really powerful, I feel. And the drums got more groove to it. It's very fun to listen to, especially towards the middle of the song. And the vocals, they kind of remind me of Jesus Piece a little bit in terms of like how like rough and like gritty and just raw he sounds. So very impressive there, especially towards the end of the song. Sounds very Jesus Piecey. And overall, I think this is a pretty creative song they've made here. Got some really good chops, as they would say. Riffs are super solid here. Jesse's guest vocals sound really good. The breakdown sounds really good, but too short. They blue ball me a little bit with the breakdown and everything. I want some more. I want as I've noticed as I listen to this band, they keep teasing little things that I like really enjoy, but they do it for like one split second, or they don't do it long enough. So that's one of my gripes I have. I want more. I guess that's not a bad thing. But here's a little clip of By the Finger of God. Freaking good. We have like a shoegazy kind of interlude here that blends in that slow and hard guitar riffing here. They do a really cool name call out with Witness Chamber that sounds dope. That leads right into like a slow drum crawl and just like, ass beating breakdown. And then they like do a really good breakdown at the end of this. So I want to play a little clip of Psalm for you. Just some hard ass breakdown, slow crawl stuff. That's the stuff I love. The drums sound oddly low in the mix on this particular song. The riffs, on the other hand, they sound really fast and solid, so that's good. Nice little balance there, I guess. You got some more like hard yelling from the vocalists and everything. I mean, the backing vocalists and everything sounds really good. Vocals, the main vocals seem a little bit buried as well, like the drums. But I do love the ominous sounding riffs you get on this track. The breakdown though, unfortunately, is like kind of hard, but it's nothing new or too impressive. It's overall a pretty solid song though, with all its ups and downs. Yeah, so that's my short review of True Delusion from Witness Chamber. Overall, a very, very well written EP. This band I think is overall pretty solid because they have some good riffs, solid drumming that's really tight and in the pocket, vocals that are like pretty powerful and everything, and for the most part kind of match the style of playing here. And they incorporate guest vocalists in a very nice and interesting way that just really pops and makes each of those guest vocals seem really different and make those songs stand out really well. And then they got the bass that's pretty solid throughout the whole EP, laying thing a good foundation, a good like bass, but it just gives it some nice weight to the songs and everything. The rhythm section for most part of the EP sounds really, really good, and the pacing is really nice on here. I guess the only issues I have with, I guess, is more on the production side because sometimes the drums and the vocals seem a little bit buried, but they're not too like bad or anything. Like it doesn't happen enough to where it's like this is a problem. It's just I notice it here and there. And personally, another issue I had was they have really good riffs. They've got some really good drum parts, but they only do it for such a short slither of time. There's like a riff I hear, I'm like, oh, that's dope, that's dope. And before you know it, it's gone. I'm like, damn it, I want more of that. So, like I said before, I don't think it's a bad thing. I guess I just want more of this band, which I think every band wants to hear. So that's my personal, I want more of their interesting riffs, drum fills, and like creative. They have really good creative juices here with this band, I think. So this EP from Witness Chamber, True Delusions, is a light to soft, I would say 8 out of 10. Yeah. Links down below. Check out Witness Chamber. Thank you for the person who follows my Instagram page and recommended me this band. Greatly appreciate it. You're helping me create good content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Hey. Until then, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.